minutes. R.O.B, Game & Watch. Hey, trust me, we reversed. We've learned. But that's just love for this scene. Everyone, the character pool has always been a lot of fun. We always had someone in Oregon, multiple characters, variety. We had things going on in Oregon. It's always been an entertaining and good time. And these are two figureheads of the game, Dom and Bombastic. Local players who have always been doing absolute work and have been. Dom was number one in 2021, correct? Or 2022?
I believe so, somewhere in that realm. And now Bombastic, you know, one of the few people out of Oregon, actually the only person out of Oregon to actually be worth points, I'm pretty sure.
Bombastic?
Because
Sparkle.
No, it's because he was number one in PR, and something about, like, I guess only the first person they PR was, like, worth points. But then Bombastic had to take a break for school, right?
Oh,
and was not able to go to any events. So it was just like, okay, well, we can't get any points out of Oregon.
Yeah, we've locked the points down.
Yeah.
Speaking of, while it was a very, very, very strong start for Dom, not being able to close the stock just yet, there we go. Magic happening. PS2 playing under the platform. You love to see it. The back air will kill because it is strong.
Yeah. I would say, like, Bombastic kind of tends to be a little bit more defensive in terms of play, but when you're down stock in this scenario, you have to be a little bit more of the aggressor, and we're seeing that here from Bombastic. Taking a lot of risk, especially with that air dodge there. Domnique trying to get that fall punished. Able to get the side special. You know, it was a little out there,
That's
but
a
it worked.
very funny spot dodge punish. But hey, it paid off. Only just now getting back on the platform, getting back onto stage, does Bombastic have some room to work with. But if you're dash attacking like that, that was a neutral positioned R.O.B. He's going nowhere.
Yeah, like Bombastic can't be too afraid here, but man, in terms of that percent and it's just getting racked up, you're also a lighter character. Bombastic has to be careful here, especially with the potential of back air or like a side special again. That could, you know, call it.
Go working under, making a little home there right now, but there we go. The chair, he said bring in the furniture. Bam, take them out. There we go, tied up the stocks, but that percent is gonna be a little bit of a climb. Have to make it back. And R.O.B absolutely just still having combo potential up the wazoo in matchups like these versus Bombastic working up against a borderline 0% R.O.B is also going to be combo city, depending on what lands. But again, these dash attacks are not paying off. It's R.O.B being able to get shield in good positions and then just rewarding themselves for it.
Yeah, Domnique does need to play this careful here because I feel like Bombastic kind of creeping up here on this last stock.
Go. I like that third-person shooter, the little war of attrition, the turnaround. And just say,
it's like, I don't want to face you right now.
Yeah, don't even look at me. Don't even question what I'm doing.
Okay, going with back air.
That clashed. That was down tilt.
We got two pretty privileged characters here on screen at the moment.
Yeah. We both saw them do really, really heinous things too earlier on stream. The Peregrine set against Bombastic just being an absolute masterclass of tiering and character qualities that Game & Watch has. And then Domnique also just showing the difference in tier lists when Ganondorf's on the side of R.O.B. It was just combo city, infinite on infinite, felt like.
Oh my goodness, Domnique in a really good spot here, waiting for the option here, backs up, trying to get the reset, but Bombastic able to get his carry, getting that good percent at the moment.
Yeah, that was a crisp 47-52. Still keeping R.O.B vertical. Normally not a bad position to be in. Nair is that strong, but Game & Watch has just so many good detached hitboxes. It's going to be doing a lot of work right now.
Yeah, I feel like Domnique just looking a little bit more scared here as we're getting further into this match. Saw some spot dodges, seen a little bit more, you know, risky options here. All right, hold up. Now it's a little bit back and forth here, getting the catch here.
Oh my goodness, not even sparks required. That up air is going to lock it in. Interesting work around with the gyro too amidst the combo. Just tack on that little extra 5%, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, on the way home, we're doing takeout and then up air. Just get them off the screen going to the next game.
Oh, takeout sounds so good right now.
And that's that running back also too.
Yeah, running back.
Some of the stages, I don't really think there's going to be one that they're going to try and avoid.
Yeah,
I feel like the PS2 style stage or even small battlefield accent is probably what we're going to see. Oh, definitely not platforms, actually, for either player. I feel like they're not going to want to get that vertical combo because we saw as much damage as Bombastic was doing earlier as well as Dom.
I would say probably Game & Watch gets a little bit more of the benefit from the platforms, but in terms of like, you know, disadvantage, I feel like both these characters kind of want similar things. So, you know, just running back PS2, I don't really see a problem with it. If anything, like if there are bans, it probably makes sense.
All right.
You know,
that was maybe the most R.O.B Game & Watch set thing I've ever seen. It was just up airs. It was just floating. It was just a which way am I gonna land, and then bam, there we go.
Safe beginnings.
And then immediately in the walk into chair, and that's the set. That's the neutral.
See, but hey, now we're seeing Bombastic in a situation where Bombastic can do his thing. Can just not engage.
Does have the lead, yes.
But Bombastic just trying to get a little bit more of a lead, non-stop pressure
Was
here.
the side B supposed to reflect the air?
It can.
Well, yeah, that was just really
But
funny.
I don't think it did. I think
it didn't pan out.
I think you need to hit from the horizontal there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There we go.
Okay.
Another dash attack, biting the dust. They are actually maybe 0-3 in that position currently.
Man, Domnique really like going high here.
Yeah, even ate a little bit of percent being in the blast zone. Throws him off stage, gets the guaranteed dash attack, tries to use a down air on the recovery, but again, just a little too fast. It's so deceptively fast getting back onto ledge. That Bombastic has another lease on life and is playing for that Pokeball, trying to keep center stage a little bit.
Yeah, I did see Bombastic go for that dash attack again. You kept on pointing out. Can be pretty risky, especially if you do it on shield. You're almost guaranteed to get punished. So I kind of want to see Bombastic, you know, take that back a little bit, you know.
He needs to roll it back a little, you know what I'm saying? That's an up air. We do see sparks, but a well-DI'd up air is nothing to slouch at. In fact, it'll keep you going, but a back air, that don't matter at that point. Your Game & Watch, you're light, and if Rob got the ambition, you're going to dig it out, and then immediately just met with a chair.
Okay. Now we got a pretty interesting match at the moment. We're seeing Bombastic, you know, get a pretty quick lead there. Not undoable for our friend Domnique. Doing all right, trying to find that in. Oh,
Parried.
wow.
Parried the initial part of up B, but it's multiple hitboxes because it needs to.
Yep.
Rust.
I believe it.
There we go. Chair sent off stage. Force used a little bit of the gasoline to hover around, waiting. Oh my goodness.
Wait, are we playing
He actually
Gallica over here?
He passed the obstacle course. Oh my goodness, and it still meant nothing. There we go, though, landing that nair. That's what I was talking about. Vertical game can be absolutely mitigated by R.O.B with just a well-paced fastball nair.
Okay, good catch here. All right, keeping Domnique. Trying to get back towards center stage, being real careful. All right, we're back to the Gallica. That nair that you were talking about just coming in real clutch in terms of trying to get that landing, trying to take advantage of the gyro, but Bombastic now in a scary spot.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, with the confirm.
They traced each other's momentum multiple times and then just found the right point to do it. I also love they went for an up smash there, too.
Hey,
he actually could have imagination.
True. Could have got real creative with it. At that point, you got full freedom.
Sky's the limit, honestly. Last zone's the limit. There we go. All right. Looks like Dom's speculating over some things. I love having player cams. It's always nice. It's also an insanely high quality player camera.
I do feel like at the end of that play cam, it was kind of a funny moment going into the set.
Dude, my favorite part was when it was Major Dom, and you're seeing Major emote the entire time. Dom locked in. Like, he's like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm about to do. Like, forgive me. They're best buds. Like, they love each other. But just knowing that, it's just, Major's like, what am I supposed to do?
Like, you can be good friends, but, like, as competitors, you can just be mortal enemies and actually loathe the other. All right. Oh, I like the gyro setup, but sent to the moon there by the up special.
You know, as a treat. There we go. A little quick jab again.
Honestly, I want to see that utilizing doubles. I want to see like a crazy gyro launch with that. It would
Gyro-
actually go crazy.
I don't know if it'll kill, though. It'll look cool. But I don't know if it'll kill.
In the right moment, the right placement,
Oh
could
my-
be something beautiful.
I like the idea with the roll, trying to be there just in time to be able to get either the down tilts or the grab, but it's not going to matter too much with, again, playing under that platform, getting that back air several times. I believe that's the third time that's also killed. So there's a lot of habits that are being exploited. Bombastic's been caught 6 times now over 2 different consistent positions.
I do think we're, starting to not see the dash attacks, which is a good sign. Like, it tended to be really risky here. But, throwing out once in a while, I wouldn't be too adverse to it. But, the judgment there? I saw that thrown out.
Honestly, there's a lot of things I'm seeing thrown out. I'm also seeing what looks like a lot of attempts to try and get parries under the nairs. Like, we saw the little quick shield flicker earlier when Bombastic went under Dom, but didn't really get anything off of it. Oh my god, good timing, good air dodging, good tech. Bombastic's still trying to get this kill right now. Dom's just living.
Yeah, Dom's not making it easy, and wow, great DI there from Bombastic.
Finally had to be met in the skies with the key to be able to close out that stock, but 94% Game & Watch, he just gets looked at funny and he dies, literally.
Oh my goodness, but R.O.B is big. We know that well here in Oregon.
Astute observation.
R.O.B is big, and being stuck in those combos against Game & Watch can be really rough, as we see Bombastic, pretty easily bringing it back, taking that lead, 106%.
That's crazy, he went for grab there. Like, if he really anticipated him to go for a approach option is really interesting.
Okay, looking a little scary. Okay.
Down throw.
We've
There
seen
we
it
go, the
before.
up B this time, being able to break out just in time. That's the first time that hasn't killed in that position.
Oh, great placement with the gyro there.
Yep.
Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh.
Knew what was
Okay.
about to happen. He said time to close it out. And his reward was eating 2 up airs.
All right, little dash back. Hey, gotta be patient. The gyro will come in due time.
In due time. There we go. Using Fish to try and mitigate what's going on with Nair. Tax on just a little more percent.
I feel mixed here on Domnique really trying to force the Nair landing option, but as I say that could have led to something absolutely insane.
That's also crazy that mid drag down he was able to get the up B to stop it.
Like, on other characters, definitely doable. Against Game & Watch, definitely hard to pull off. Okay, good catch in between the gyro. Gyro in the other hand.
Just immediately tossed it. Didn't even want to play around with it.
All right.
Go. Yeah, we're jumping platform to platform. We're using some fuel. Looking a little low on fuel. Just a little bit.
Oh, that shield's looking really small on Bombastic's side.
Oh, my
good catch with the
goodness.
gyro. No laser to finish it out. Backing up, getting the gyro placement here once again. Great catch here. Hold up, Domnique.
Goodness.
Once again, good patience, waiting it out, trying to capture something
Missed
to
the
grab.
Up throw. That should do it. That takes the game. There we go. Dom up 2-1 against Bombastic. That game just absolutely showcased that Bombastic's missing a lot. That was missed text. That was missed rolls. That was a missed reflection with the bucket.
Yeah.
Like, it was just whiff, and it ultimately costed him the game. And I feel like that's just kind of been a thing that's been going out throughout the entire set. It's just missed tech, and it feels really, it's like almost unrecognizable. I don't see Bombastic missing these things more often than not.
Okay. Immediate aggressive start here. Keeping the gyro in hand, chucking it, but no value there for
You gotta be-
Bombastic. On Game & Watch. On Game & Watch, and the immediate
He
9
will
after.
side B. He will side B. He must. It is written in the text. The 10 R.O.B commandments is just literally that animation.
Wait, I feel like Domnique might be able to do this again in the early percent here, but hold up. Now Bombastic trying to test the luck once again.
Artie's just bewildered of like the double judgment. He's trying to catch up, all right? He's got a round. He got stock to take, okay?
Just gotta hope to bless the round. Bless the
The
set.
RNG gods. There we go. That's not gonna do
the
it. Charge us a little
mash.
too long. He's really been trying to close out the stock as soon as he can.
Okay, I really like the utilization of throwing down the gyro there, kind of psyching out Bombastic in terms of like that conditioning and trying to catch Bombastic in between. But we do see Bombastic take that stock. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, that would have been able to do it if it connected, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, just misread the spacing just barely. 110%, 111% as Game & Watch. That's absolutely death. There we go. It's going to be an up throw. It's going to be just trying to pepper on some more up airs. Just bridge the gap, which he's successfully doing. Only 9% in between. There we go. Doesn't charge it for too long. Now takes the lead. Bombastic can finally be in this element. Puts on the bomb right on top of R.O.B's head.
Hitting caught once again, able to avoid the gyro. Going for neutral, get up. Quite risky. Great take here. Hold up. All right, slow down a little bit. Bombastic able to get a few hits here and there. Dash attack actually working out there. Gyro reset. Slow chip damage. Get it over time. Tech out. Ooh, hold up. We've seen that before.
Yeah, up throw is going to seal the deal. Sure, he took the gyro with him, but then he just grabs a new one. So I don't need that one. Don't even worry about it.
Right, Domnique trying to get something fancy there with the gyro. Trying to go for the Z-drop gyro to kind of like, you know, get in there. Didn't really work out, but I like the idea.
Go using the gyro against him, 129% on this last stock. You're seeing the way Dom is spacing. He's absolutely nervous. He cannot commit. He should not commit. And yet here we have Bombastic forcing him to start picking options, forced to start taking some sides. Otherwise, there's going to be even more percent going on. There we go. Catches the run up with the nair. Gets rid of the chair. Oh my goodness. Got rid of the bomb. Immediately used the down air. Gets rid of yet another one with back air.
Right, roll back, trying to catch with the laser.
He said no explosives. He said none of that.
On the gyro. I like that. That's smart.
Oh, missed the turnaround for that. Waiting his turn. He has to be patient.
Who's gonna give here? What a
Oh
parry.
my goodness, the parry got the down smash at the maximum range. Nair mitigates it. Oh, the backer does not hit the ledge. That's going to be a back throw. Puts him off stage. Force him to go vertical yet again. Pepper on more. There we go. The back air from center stage. There we have it. 2-2. We're going game 5, baby.
Man, such a close game so far. I'm interested. I'm curious. I can see thinking in both their eyes right now.
Really? Really?
Yes.
In a game 5 situation.
Game 5 situation.
Yeah, they're thinking now.
They're thinking.
The rest of it is just eyes roll back, just like.
Yeah, autopilot.
It's like, oh, this matchup yet again. No, they're absolutely.
They've both been #1 in Oregon at one point. They've been there. They've been around. They've done their time.
They've put in their due diligence. But here we have it. Now the last stage. Interesting that this was left open. I don't feel like Game & Watch want to keep this open when it comes to the kill power of R.O.B and Game & Watch. Like, at all. In fact, I'm kind of shocked that it's still available.
I think it's definitely an interesting pick here, and especially game 5. Like, seeing such an extreme difference in scenery. Oh, that could have been bad for Domnique, but luckily going in a little bit more of his favor in terms of that trade.
No, it is very even right now, but having just a pure horizontal stage, no verticality between either, I see the reason why we left open. I'm just shocked a little bit. I'm a little bit shocked because I feel like the kill power is now so much harder unless Bombastic's like legitimately playing for time.
Yeah.
There we go. Up air barely doesn't do it. Extended to the blast zone.
Okay. Nope, smash is good. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong. Great option. Great move. There we go. Another nair catches the down tilt. Interesting to play that there, of all things, and not opt for chair. Trying to skirt something, maybe. But there we go. Neutral get up, immediately gets grabbed, immediately gets up thrown. Closes that stock out 105%. I'm curious to see if Dom is not going to try and play this close quarters matchup and also do some camping, because Paladin City can absolutely allow that. Doesn't get sent off the top, though. He's playing dangerously close for that.
caught on the jump from ledge. Bombastic keeping perfect control of the stage, throwing out those fairs, throwing up those up airs, just trying to keep Domnique guessing here. Good catch there with the gyro, just, get that little combo going.
There we go. Even despite getting hit by the little tick of it, still uses the jump to get away from the explosion. Absolutely taking the stock. Then go with get up attack. Oh, I love these rolls. I love the way trying to dance around gyro and put Bombastic in between the two. Not too much payoff though. Oh my goodness, you see that? Like literally just barely skirted past the turtle.
Dom. Ooh.
I don't know if I could have continued on if Bombastic got slap boxed out of a stock. Just
Bro, I'm just saying that first stock getting a lot of value right here. Oh my goodness. Neutral get up to that gyro. 204%. You rarely see it this high.
oh my god, just
Game and watch.
the actual first on camera Game and watch kill throw. It has happened here first, folks.
It has to happen eventually.
And then Rob just robs, and then just back airs and just calls it a day. Again, this stage pick, it just feels like it's playing so much against Bombastic. Leaving it open feels so risky.
Oh my goodness, able to avoid that grab.
What
was so
what am I
lucky.
looking at?
That had to been a hurt box shifting moment.
All
it does
both
not
of
make
them
any sense.
were. Just skating around each other, not committing to an option. There we go, playing back just a little bit. Peppered with more and more up airs. 58%. All right, we're getting some ground. We're getting some footing right now. Excellent to see. Playing more into the corner, just cooking up gyros. Dom's just looking for that one opening. Just needs one momentum starter. There we go. Excellent. 27%. It's not a lot, but it says that much to his ability to find openings.
Good catch with the tilt. I like the grab. Domnique being real aggressor. Rolling out. Rolled back in. Careful.
Oh my god, that went
so
as low as possible. There we go. Just throwing out down smashes. You can't be doing that. Gyro immediately get caught out. Try to anticipate a jump. There we go. Prepped it down air is not going to land. Neither will the side be, or the side air? Oh my goodness. Back air. There we go.
Okay, really high percent here for Bombastic. Able to get a few catches. You're mentioning how this was a weird pick here, like we're about to see. Was this a stage pick here for Bombastic? Not looking too hot there. Still able to catch Domnique on the recovery. Should be able to get a full punish. What happened?
What? What is happening?
Okay.
All right, last stock, game 5. You know, why not? 150%. Bombastic has a lot of work he has to do if he wants to make this even, because right now, Dom is just absolutely keeping pace with this game. Music major, he owns the tempo. What can you say about it? There we go. Test for another shield option and a get up option with the back air. Anticipating so many positions for Bombastic to be in. He's not landing any of these hits except for that nair. Pushes him sky high, gets the reflection off of the gyro, doesn't even try to take it. And
what a call out.
That was ruthless. That was
It was genius too.
It was smart. He's like, a projectile's gonna happen. I'm just gonna throw this out here.
Well,
not only will I get rid of that, it'll cut through it immediately and then just absolutely kill.
Well, it wasn't his gyro too in that situation, right?
Yeah.
So it shifted everything.
Mitigates everything. Bomb, mute. Gyro that is absolutely for my teammate right now, mute. And it killed from the top side because Town and City, he's still Game & Watch, right? He's still a light character. Yeah, I feel like that stage absolutely did not do him favors. Of course, Bombastic is amazing enough to be able to get it to a last stock